I had one job, and that was to make a Marlon Webb style thumbnail. Shout out to Marlon Webb. Marlon Webb inspired me to do sketch comedy. Shout out to Marlon Webb. He's a little intense, nasty, but shout out to Marlon Webb. Oh, where you at? Where you at? Where you at though? Uh, the, the the stump is dry. Where you at though? Some of y'all already, when y'all seen the title, some of you know where that title came from. Some of y'all know Sweeter Than Ben and Jerry's. Yo, you such a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. Nope, y'all don't. We different. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Such a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. And then didn't Busta Rhymes hop on the remix or something? Sweeter Than Ben and Jerry's. I don't even know the words like that. Q-Tip, there you go. And you get mad at the drummer. You like, yo, what the fuck was that? What? That thing with the sticks you just did. Nigga, I hit the snare twice on that 4/4 measure. Get out. Then the new drummer come in, nothing but hi-hat. Cymbals crashing. Bro, get out. You and your expensive foot pedal, get the fuck out. Yo, I nailed that. I fucking nailed that. Yeah, I did. If you hear that beat, that vibrant thing beat, that Q-Tip, that's the exact beat. Lily Gross said drummers be sexy though. Shit, you ain't bass players. What? Fuck a drummer. They could bass players. Lily Gross, yeah. Fucking bass players. Fuck you mean drummers are fuck a drummer. Bass players. Lily Gross. Bass players. Bass players. Did you hear the bass in the song? That's the bass line. That's what you dancing to. And then the drummer comes in and spices it up. Bass players, and fuck a keyboard player when you have somebody hitting that cowbell at just the right time. More cowbell, please. Watachi still running free. What's up? Yo, y'all go check out Watachi still running free, man. Good dude. A little intense, but good dude. You be at my top Watachi running free. And who, Media Bear, G Bear, whoever, whatever Bear, I don't know who you are, but you send me like poems and shit every day. I get it. I get them Jones. I just don't, some shit I just don't respond to. Who I was checking my emails yesterday. Who else? Relentless Enigma, I do not have a problem with you. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change. Shout out to you. Who else? Oh, shout out to Cliche Guerrera. Who else? Oh, shout out to Faith Farah. Shout out Freedom Inc., Liberty Chick. Who else? The small people. Somebody said, what's the email? What you mean? Somebody said the CorbettReport.com. Fuck the Corbett Report. It's like, nah, shout out to James Corbett from CorbettReport.com and Media Monarchy. Whoever that intense white guy is, I don't know. He just comes on. Y'all remember that shit? Y'all remember that shit? James Corbett, he's a cold. Media Monarchy in the day's news. You be like, oh shit. The fuck happened now? Somebody said shout out to hot coffee. No, nigga. Fuck that coffee. James Corbett, well-read, well-prepared, good speaking ass. All the fucking research right there already laid the fuck out. Knowing what the fuck you talking about before you start talking about it. Having ass. Unlike me, I just jump in there and start shooting from the hip. Did I hit? I think I got it. James Corbett. Hi, I'm James Corbett, and today I want to talk to you about Rockefeller medicine. Now, if you haven't already, head on over to jamescorbett.com and become a member. You know. And Media Monarchy. The wacky white guy that's often with James Corbett. What happened to him? Do y'all even know what the fuck I'm talking about? A lot of people don't even know. James Corbett, the anarchist, the most well-mannered, the best speaking anarchist I know. Like, this nigga put his facts in a sandwich and eats it for breakfast and then prepares for the day with more facts. I'm like, fuck facts. Y'all know I'm a firebender. Fuck them facts. I firebend shit. I was thinking maybe if I clip this, I could add like a fireball effect. That's why when I seen Anomaly debate high impact flicks, I was like, damn, nigga, you Anomaly, you should have when it James, you ain't gonna pull that shit on James Corbett from CorbettReport.com. Anomaly, bro, you straight washed high impact flicks, and that just talking shit about anarchists now. Oh, I'm not an anarchist, by the way. Shout out to the anarchist though. I'm not an anarchist. I don't do titles and ideology. Nah, I do what I do, and people do what they can about it. I just try to make sense. I don't have no strongholds. I won't put myself in a box like that. I mean, I like some of the shit it say though, but I caught a glimpse. Everybody's not gonna make it in an anarchist society. Somebody said no more news, Adam Green. Somebody call that nigga a Zionist shill every day, don't they? Fuck that nigga from No More News. Like, fucking fucking Adam Green. Like, I don't be knowing some of these people. I just be like, Somebody said 30 Kings fan said, what's up, BG? What's up, BG? See? There goes some Matrix Enemy 33. Adam Green is a shill. See? I don't know much about him. All I know is everybody calls him a shit. You know, you can't go on what everybody say though, because everybody could tell you I'm a fucking shit. It doesn't make it true. I know I am getting tired of this truther shit. I am getting tired of the truther community. If you could call that a community. Somebody said he's an excellent researcher. Who? Adam Grant? Oh, you talking about James Corbett? Yeah, shout out James Corbett. But I'm getting tired of all that researcher shit. And niggas don't be doing shit. That's why I'm doing shit. That's why I'm doing shit. That's why I told you hurry up and buy my Patriot wood chips before I beat that bitch ass. Hurry up and buy my shit. This ain't even the best quality. Okay? It's not even the best quality. Just buy it. I might hand feed you. That's when I go in my pocket and pull out a quarter-ounce or some shit, and it got the pocket fuzzies in there, and I just, yeah, nigga, that'll be $100. Hurry up. Hurry up. Buy my shit right now. Somebody said truth or chips. Somebody said truth or chips. Somebody said truth will set you free. No. Define truth. I used to think that shit too. That's why I read a lot of books. Like, people just keep searching for knowledge, and the more knowledge you search for, the more you learn. It's never going to be enough. It's an endless rabbit hole. All that truth shit, people wake up in the morning hoping to catch a truth or video like what's going to be revealed today. Some shit gets revealed, right? It makes you feel good because now you think you could do political or ideological battle with the opposition, right? You get ready, right? Only to find out that truth you're calling truth is now considered your truth, and what they know is their truth. Yeah. So they don't give a fuck about your facts or feelings or truth or research. You would think with a whole bunch of James Corbett, his anarchy aside, the nigga presents facts. You would think with all of that in play, people would start to get it, but they don't. People have adopted the doctrine of whatever's comfortable for them. They're not going to leave that just because of facts. That's why I say they firebend. That's how they get shit done. I made a video on firebending and what I mean by that. I'm a firebender. No one gives a fuck about facts. We living in a time and hour, a day and age, where no one gives a fuck about facts no more. People will adhere to whatever tickles their ears, whatever makes them feel good. Buy my wood chips right now. Somebody said, what, nigga? Fuck is this nigga talking about? It's too early for this shit. But I'm saying, like, man, fuck them facts. That's why somebody got mad. The facts can save you. Then why aren't niggas saved? Do you know the way? Fuck them facts. I spent all that time in prison, out of prison, learning facts, prepping myself mentally. It wasn't until I got myself together spiritually that I started to make progress. I don't know what else to tell you. Hey, you can read every book on any subject in the world. It's not going to save you. It's not going to fucking matter. There will always be somebody with an opposing view that might make more sense than you. Yo, you good? Huh? Oh shit, a hawk. Holy fuck, y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Get away from me, mosquito. You fucking cunt. I got these ratchet ass Orlando, Florida mosquitoes. Proboscis. The fuck is that? A hawk. No bullshit. A hawk flew from that tree with a baby bird in his mouth or some shit. The hawks are true assholes. But yeah, getting back to y'all facts, man, that shit don't matter. Like, people will debate the Second Amendment all fucking day, get nowhere. Oh, what's up to you too? Good morning. All right, good morning to you too. People will debate until their heart's content. People debate. You got communists debating, capitalists debating, corporatists debating, fascists debating, Nazism. None of that shit matter in the end. You still die. And your facts often disappear with you. Everybody thinks they're doing the right thing. You're not going to break somebody's will with facts, to be honest. Let's keep it 100. And some people are just too invested in what they're doing financially to just up and change because of your facts. That's what started fucking people up too. Your truth. Like, when people say that shit, the fuck you mean your truth? The fuck does that mean? Like, JP says that shit. Waking with JP said, I'm like, fam, what the fuck is his truth? You have to live your truth. The fuck does that mean, fam? Like, what? Whose truth? It be transgender kids. The parents be like, my son is living his truth. And I'm like, fam, that's a daughter. That is a girl. It's his truth. They be like, that's her truth. I be like, who, the boy? They can't speak for himself. You talking about the kid is living his truth? He can't even pour milk without fucking that up. The fuck do you mean he's living his truth? His truth, your truth. They made that shit mainstream, right? And niggas bought into that. Now you think there's more than one truth. There's only one truth. And 9 times out of 10, what you believe isn't the truth. You just have a perception of your truth and them people's truth. You know, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Niggas be like, your truth. He's living his truth. My truth. My truth says, man, fuck all of y'all truths. Fucking truthers. Bro, y'all could have adopted a better name than Truther. That's all I'm going to say. Like, Truther, that's right up there with masshole. You know, just no. No. What a massholes at? Stop saying that shit right now. Stop saying that shit. Oh, you're a fellow masshole. No, I'm not, nigga. Somebody said, Watachi still running free. What you talking about, bro? He said, it's as good as a comedian. What comedian? Comedians fucking suck today. Yeah, they call themselves masshole, Lily Gross. If like you in Massachusetts, like Boston, people, like I'm a masshole. That's how I feel when I hear the name Truther. A shout out to the truth. There's a couple of, you know, shout out to Truther Talks. I like her. Bernstein Henry and them. That was my first interview. Shout out. I hate that name though. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said mask holes are the problem. Yeah, fuck them. I don't give a fuck about them. Not fuck them, but fuck that issue. Like, after I spoke my piece on that and made that skit, about people wearing masks. I'm done. I'm not going to continue to beat a dead horse. It's like they don't get it. They don't get it. They don't want to get it. Every time you put, I learned that with that video. That helped me come to this conclusion that I'm telling you today. When I put out that video, all the facts, links, articles from certified scientists, etc. The maskers didn't give a fuck. You know what the maskers did? They said, fuck your facts. We got new facts. So all it takes to discount your facts is new facts, right? This is why I went over airbending. They changed definitions. They changed the number one fact is, they say, let's say coronavirus has not been isolated. Fact. But guess what? Somebody will do a quick Google search and get this. Yes, it has been isolated. It says it right here in this paper. Well, do you know what that paper entails? They have changed the definition of what to isolate something means. Now that's new fact. So it's like, fuck your facts in the end, bro. This shit's spiritual at this point. You're not going to win in this physical realm like that. Stop. You're not. You're not going to win. No matter how many facts you think you have, somebody has counter facts with more facts to back up those facts. Niggas like, oh, he can't be a she. Yes, he can. You'd be like, how? The she, the boy has boy parts, and the girl has girl. Not according to this dictionary, nigga. You'd be like, let me see that. You put your specs on, the dictionary say some shit it didn't say 5 days ago. You'd be like, oh, fuck. So it's like, fuck your facts. I'm over facts. Now I'm selling Freedom wood chips. I'm making and selling Freedom wood chips. All right? I nicknamed my machine Duck. Duck. Good boy, Duck. It's Ducky. Because it's yellow. Look. Somebody said Pac-Man maybe. No, that's Duck. Because it has that. Duck. Duck. And when this shit get to flying, you really need to duck. That was a good joke. Fuck y'all. And fuck your facts too. Niggas sitting up here telling me facts. People still trying to get me to take ivermectin. Matter of fact, somebody hopped on the chat on the comment section from yesterday's video and was like, so really, you're not gonna take a Nobel Peace Prize winning pharmaceutical when your doctor recommends it? I'm like, bitch, no. That's not how I operate. No, fuck a doctor. You won't say that when they save your life. They can't even save their own life. We look at life differently, people. Let's get that understood right now. You can't even save your own life. I know where I'm going. I die. That's what I do. One day, I will not be here. Oh, y'all like my little setup I built? I built this shit by hand, cuz. Look at this shit. Oh, this is Duck's home. This is Duck's home. I just built this shit. I like building shit. Duck's home. I just wheel it in there. This the compost pile over here. And I'm gonna be building more shit because I'm not gonna leave the trailer just sitting right there like that. Like, I got plans and shit. I'm gonna put that right there. Yeah, I'm gonna be building shit. But yeah, we don't do doctors. Like doctors, like that's some wizardry going on with doctors. Doctors can sit there and tell you some shit one day and then the next day what they told you could be illegal to tell you the next day. There's no consistency with doctors. Doctors, if doctors created their own standard, who created the standard for the Nobel Peace Prize and what does all of that entail? I'll tell you who didn't create the standard, the doctors. The scientists, no. Somebody else did. And these people you worship, doctors, scientists, whoever, have to live up to these people's standards. So they have to do shit that's unethical that they tell you at the moment is ethical. Like, did y'all forget that doctors used to give people arsenic tablets? You know, like, really, nigga? And somebody else commented and said, I'm gonna try to get to y'all comments. Somebody commented and said, yo, buying a truck is not a good investment because the value depreciate when it leaves the lot. You know, because of what I told the college kid that came on. Remember the college kid? He was like, yo, I got $10,000. What do I invest in? I told him get a truck, a trailer, get a pressure washer, maybe a tractor, a lawnmower, Z-mower, whatever, go door to door. Look for neighborhoods with big yards, knock, ask. You know, it's simple. Somebody was like, don't get a vehicle because they can depreciate value. And I like you too. You comment a lot, but we're different. I've never went to the dealership and bought a new car. Never. Never. Like, I've never went to the dealership and got a fucking vehicle. So automatically we're different. You say it depreciates value when it leaves the lot. It does if you exist in that type of world, but I come from a different world. I don't buy new vehicles because for one, they haven't been tried, tested, and proven. The only reason people get new vehicles is because of the banks. The only reason they can sell you a new vehicle is because you can get a loan for it. New vehicle like $30,000 to $40,000, right? So you go up to the dealer, you like, yo, I got X amount of dollars. The bank gonna take care of the rest. You got that down payment, now you get it, now you making payments. If it wasn't for the banks propping up these companies, these dealerships and manufacturers, people would be buying old vehicles because for one, they have been tried, tested, and proven. I got a 1997 Jeep Grand Cherokee that's still running. And somebody will buy that tomorrow for probably about $1,500. And you keep shit circulating. Dealerships can't do that. They rely on other people's money to prop them the fuck up. And then you couldn't afford a new vehicle without the bank. You just go into debt to get a new vehicle. And then you trade it in. When you get tired of that, you just trade it in. There's no more pride in ownership. Niggas get a BMW. Oh, it looks good. Then it start acting up. Oh, trade it in. Get something else. People live like this. And then they gasp when they hear people say, you will own nothing and you will be happy. Could you believe they said that? Meanwhile, you're trading in cars left and right. There's no pride of ownership. There's no investments being made. And when your new vehicle breaks, that shit costs an ass load of money to fix. So that's one reason why we exist in different worlds. The other reason is, no, getting a new truck. I specifically said truck, not Nissan Altima. A truck, not a Chevy Tahoe. I hate when people call SUVs trucks. I'm talking about a truck, flatbed, pickup truck. Tow truck. When you buy that truck, you will immediately make all your money back and more within the first 3 years of owning it. So that is not a bad investment. It depends on how you define investment. I feel what you're saying, but no, getting a truck will pay for its fucking self. People, nah, it's bullshit how people sit up there and be like, could you believe they told us we will own nothing and be happy? And then these same people go and get a brand new Tesla with the bank's money, $600 a month car note, and then trade that shit. Oh, I don't want it no more. Then trade it and get something new using the same bank's money. But you will own nothing and you will be happy. And you're happy doing that. You look at people like me who buy their shit cash outright as if we're less than. I buy used shit because I know that shit work. And for real, that's another spell. Like, I was helping somebody look for a vehicle. They was like, it has too many miles on it. I was like, shit. And it only got 213,000 miles on it. Why do you want a vehicle with that high mileage? Because, pay attention, I'm gonna teach you something. Usually when a used vehicle has that type of mileage, 216,000, you know, for one, it's tried, tested, proven. It lasts. It has passed the test of time. Not only that, but usually, typically, 9 times out of 10, the previous owner had problems with that vehicle. And they have fixed those problems before they was like, oh, fuck it, get rid of it. Usually, they already have new transmissions. So if you get a vehicle to say, around 100,000, you won't have to worry about going down the road, boom, coasting to the side in neutral, you know, because they already either went through that or fixed the problem. Typically, this is some real shit. Yeah, unless it's a money hole, like BMWs. BMWs have plastic water pumps. Plastic water pumps. I don't think y'all heard me. Some BMWs have plastic water pumps. What the fuck? Bruh, just give me an early 90s Chrysler product. Please. And people be happy with their BMWs because it look good. People care more about looks. This is why vehicles are getting more and more fucked up, tell you the truth. Women want all the creature comforts, and that puts pressure on manufacturers along with the EPA doing weird shit. But let's talk about women. Oh, I wish this vehicle would have something that told me when somebody was on the right side of me because I'm too lazy to look. Right? So next thing you know, the next year that car comes out with a feature on it that has something that bing, when you look in the mirror, the mirror, it tells you when a vehicle is like right there. When your ass could just. Now that sensor is tied to a computer module, which is tied to something called a bus, with all types of fucking wires on it. Now that glitches out. That causes other shit to glitch out. Cost you like $2,000 all because of your creature comforts. I knew vehicle manufacturers were going to shit when they took out the parking brake. No, remember the parking brake? The hand brake. You remember that shit? So if your brakes went out, you could control your descent. Not descent, but you could control how fast you stop. You know you could slow coast it to it. Now you know you really braking. They put the shit in the footwell. You like, all right. It's a little hard to control your, you know, you gotta, okay. Then that shit became a button. You like, yo, if my brakes go out, how the fuck am I gonna stop? It's either on or off. Does it apply pressure electronically, nigga? Manually, nigga? How does this work? It's electric now. Now your rear calipers have a fucking computer on it. Okay? And let me tell you something about rear calipers that have a computer on it. When you go and try to get a brake job and think that shit only gonna be like $300. No. Now you need a fucking scan tool to do brake jobs. Now if that shit were to go out or your brakes, something weird were to happen to your brakes, say you're pulling something, hauling something, or some weird freak accident happens and something clips a fucking brake line, now you're leaking brake fluid, now you have no pressure. You gotta hit that button. And when you hit that button, it engages. And your ass gonna get thrown through the fucking front. Maybe, I don't know. That situation has never happened, thankfully. Maybe not. I don't know if it has happened or not. I'm just saying. Now, the newer vehicles, there's no option for a parking brake. There's no e-brake. You ask the guy showing you like, yo, where's the e-brake? They're like, oh, it doesn't automatically. What? Nigga. Like, yeah, when you park, it automatically engages the e-brake. Well, what if my shit go out and I'm going 60 miles an hour? How the fuck? I think about shit like this. All it is creature comforts and a lot of plastic. That's why when you pop the hood on your vehicle, it's plastic. The guys like me, we like to pop the hood and see an engine, metal, you know. They started with that aluminum head shit. We accepted that. We were like, all right. Then they just kept going too far using softer and softer metals. Remember back in the day when vehicles used to overheat? You know? And you could like, you know, it'd be all right. You just pull over, you stop, let it cool off, keep going. Repeat if necessary. Not now. Nigga, your shit overheat one time. That shit is done, nigga. Your cylinder head, nigga, head gasket. You need a head gasket now. Cause your shit done shrank the fuck up. I done overheated the 97s so many fucking times. Only like 3 times it was overheat. When it went well beyond the E, the Jeep looked at me and was like, just get me home, big dog. I'll be all right. I'll sleep it off. Not these new vehicles. These new vehicles, you overheat them shits, nigga. Ah, my tummy hurt. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna need something very expensive. Every check you get, they get. But yeah, that's what I meant when I said get a truck. It's a good bit. It is a good investment. So I don't know who that guy is. It was like, yo, getting a vehicle is a bad investment because it depreciates when it leaves the lot. It does, but I don't know, nigga. We don't get new vehicles, bro. Like we just don't. I never gotten a new. I probably never will. If you got a business and you need to supply a good fleet vehicles that you don't need to worry about because you don't want to pay your mechanics good, then you go get some new shit and have the dealers deal with it. There's a lot of y'all out there too. Y'all got businesses. Y'all own courier services, right? And y'all don't want to pay your fleet mechanics, right? So you sell your soul and go deal with the banks and the dealerships? I know we know who you are. That was them calling me to, like, don't be putting our company on blast like that. Somebody said brand for a good used pickup truck, please. Oh gosh. See now I don't want to start no shit. Goodness gracious. I don't want to start no shit. I got a Chevy. I got a Chevy Silverado. And if you look at the new Chevys, why it's so many videos of the newer 2021 Chevys leaving the dealer, throwing rods, lifters exploding, whatever, going down. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on with Chevy? We know what's going on, but you gotta ask for effect. The fuck is going on? You done went and got you your lifted, you went and got you a lifted Chevy right off the lot, 2021 Chevy Silverado. You driving it home, that shit, conk, conk, conk. Now your shit is eternally in neutral. Or you step on that gas pedal, you don't go nowhere, your engine gone. No. Like, they still using rods. Like, what the fuck? I like talking about vehicles, but I don't, because I'm biased as fuck. I really am. Like, I think all mechanics are a little biased. Like, they hate vehicles. I hate all vehicles. I hate all of them. I love them, though, but I hate them. There's good ones, there's bad ones, there's temperamental ones. You got to look at the mechanics of it. Less is more. I'll tell you that. Whatever it is, get less. Fuck all that fully loaded shit. Like, less is more. Like, I got it, my cousin got the new Lincoln MK3Z, whatever the fuck that shit is. And that shit like super goofy, but it looked good. I can understand why she would want it. It has all the creature comfort. It's quiet. That's another reason I hate electric vehicles. Like, you don't know when they cut on. Like, you hit a button and it's on. You don't hear. You know, I like to hear shit cut on when you turn the key. That's on. Maybe it sounds like that, or maybe you turn it, the starter engages, and you hear the engine just purring. Not on these new jumps. They don't give you that type of satisfaction. They don't give you that satisfaction. It just be on and you like, yo, this it? Very anticlimactic. Somebody said big auto. There you go. That shit damn near parking. So I'm like, what are these sensors? How much do these sensors cost? I'm like, you got buttons on the dashboard. Fuck, you know the lever where you put it in park. Neutral, drive. Yeah, it's a button now. You just press the button on the dashboard and drive. Reverse. I'm like, yo, what if I hit reverse one day and this button, the electronics in it don't quite, you know. Like, I think about that. What if this breaks? How much would this cost me? Nah, get some basic shit, bro. Get basic shit. Like, the only creature comforts you need, really, is electric windows. So you don't gotta sit there and crank them bitches. And then you gotta get out and do the other side. Get the electric windows. That's it. I don't even listen to the radio. Fuck a radio. Fuck a navigation. They put a tablet in your face now. Fuck all that shit. Basic shit. Less is more. Somebody say you're wrong. Crank window. Fuck them crank windows. No. See, this is where, you know, we different. Fuck them crank windows. Oh God, somebody's telling me what to do with my vegetables. Barricade, you need to put mulch on your vegetables. And you also need to go to the edge of the earth and maybe go in your closet and visit Narnia to get some of the magic pixie dust to sprinkle on your vegetables because you're not doing it right. Somebody already tried to tell me what to do with my goddamn vegetables. Leave my vegetables alone. Somebody said I never been to Ben and Jerry's. Nah, fuck that. Let's talk about Ben and Jerry's because I'm listening to Newsmax yesterday, and apparently they had the Arizona Treasury chick up there. What's the bitch name? Kimberly Yee. She was like, yo, we're no longer giving Ben and Jerry's taxpayers money because they're anti-Semitic. Why are they anti-Semitic? Because they want to move their operations out of Israel. They're boycotting Israel over Israeli settlements and shit. So I'm like, all right. It's a lot that doesn't make sense here. The first thing is I'm literally watching the right engage in cancel culture. And everybody is cheering that shit. Get them. Go woke, you go broke. I'm like, yo, ain't this what you accuse the left of doing? All because they don't agree with Israeli politics? Fuck Israel. Then, the second, I'm like, fuck Ben. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no dog in this fight here, but what the fuck is a private company doing with taxpayers' money? Like, does anybody... What? What do you mean you're going to stop? And Unilever, Ben and Jerry's parent company, she was like, yeah, we're not gonna give them taxpayer dollars no more. I'm like, they've been getting taxpaying money, nigga. And then she said some shit that I didn't even know. She was like, yeah, it's actually a law that any company that boycotts Israel can't do business with the government. What? What? I was like, oh, I ain't even know that. I'm like, Arizona, y'all got some shitty shit going on in Arizona. That bitch said that shit plain as day, and all the conservative, yes, once you go woke, you go broke. Like, you niggas is Democrats. And y'all shield for Israel so fucking hard. So what? It's supposed to be a private company. And as a private company, if they don't want to do business in Israel or they want to move their operations out of Israel because they don't agree with Israeli politics, but then you find out they're getting taxpaying money. It's like a whole lot wrong with this picture. And then the fact they're conservatives, that's just the cherry on top. Conservatives cheering on the very acts that they accuse the Democrats of doing. Once you go woke, you go broke. So now y'all gonna boycott Ben and Jerry, and these niggas don't even eat ice cream. I'll never get another bucket of Ben and Jerry's. Bitch, you never did eat Ben, and nobody eats that shit. Who the fuck eats? Who still eats ice cream? Who eats Ben and Jerry's ice cream? Like, literally. And who eats Ben and Jerry's ice cream that's actually gonna stop because of Ben and Jerry's politics? And at the same time, keep in mind that the people that own Ben and Jerry are both Jewish. So now all of this looks like a controlled feud. You understand what I'm saying? That's designed just for optics, to keep this side outraged and this side intrigued, to further the divide. It's a controlled feud. All parties involved are Jewish. Like, I'm not falling for that one again. It's like y'all they pick who gets to beef with each other, literally. Oh, Ben and Jerry's is anti-Semitic. Okay, well, Ben and Jerry are both Jewish people. Yeah, but they're actively against Israel. More Jewish people. Well, we have nothing else to talk about, so we have to make news. Nigga, if there's nothing to talk about, they will create something to talk about and get you people going, and then get the whole truth community started. They will put out some bullshit just to have some. It's a business. You ever heard a story so dumb you like, why the fuck is this news? Like the other day, Reuters posted a story about Rihanna and ASAP Rocky at Met Gala. And I'm like, how the fuck is this news? Right? How many baby panda videos are we gonna get? Right? And then when they take a break from the bullshit, ain't nothing to report. They're like a baby panda. You're like, y'all. So you're a hippie and you're Jewish and you follow the Grateful Dead. Try this little piece of paper so if you can get. Yeah, and then they called Ben and Jerry's a hippie company. Keep in mind, I'm not defending Ben and Jerry's. Fuck a Ben and Jerry's. I don't eat that shit. But I'm saying, look at the optics, people. Look at the differences that the left and right say they have, and then look at the actions and understand how they're similar. But when you take this to somebody who's conservative, they'll deny it and be like, oh, nah, well, we did that because they can't even say nothing. They're like, oh, yeah, it's good. They went woke. Just like how the left calls you woke. When you disagree with someone's political ideology, y'all starting to see the picture how nothing man does will save you? No ideologies, no titles, no idols. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. No facts. Y'all starting to get it now. I hope so. Because people will hear this and be like, oh, he's on the left. I'm not on the left. I just see the patterns. I see the times, the signs, the nature of people. It's like, I had to look safe real quick. That was the helicopter drove by. I had to look safe. Because I'm standing under this tree. I stopped paying child support. They might come here. It's like you can say you're different from the opposition, but what you can't do is say you're different and then proceed to do the same thing that the opposition does. Now you're pretty much the same. And the only thing that differentiates you two is perspective of the people who follow the opposing sides. It's like it's real simple to get this shit. Like it's real easy to understand what the hell is happening here. How the fuck you just gonna fuck up Ben and Jerry's money because they don't agree with a whole nother country? Not America, a whole nother foreign that this shit really, nigga? Not because of some shit they said about America, but Israel? And then the Kimberly Yee, the Arizona Treasury bitch, she was like, and we, Israel are our best friends. And you don't talk about Israel this way. And they're very anti-Semitic because what they did was they moved their businesses out of Israel and said they oppose settlements in West Bank. And I'm sitting there like, all of this over Israel? We know why, but for a fact, I told you I'm an entertainer. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Don't follow me, don't listen to me, don't do nothing about that. And you understand what I'm saying, what I'm talking about? It's just funny. Every time you have a valid argument, somebody gonna come with a counter valid argument that's right in their own eyes. Everybody's right in their own eyes. There's a way that seems right to man, but in the end, it leads to death. And that's just like somebody else was in the comment section on a whole nother topic, talking about vaccine. Oh, y'all care so much about the vaccine. Well, when you go in these private businesses, they tell you to wear a shirt and wear socks, and you do it. You don't say my freedom's over that. And I'm like, yo, you can't compare a standard that's set in place for decency to that of injecting drugs in your bloodstream. If a store is like, yo, you need pants to come in here. You can't just walk in with your dick out. Nigga, you can't just walk out with looking like Michelle Obama. You need pants when you come in here. No swingage. That's understandable. There's decency. We have a community standard. There are rules at play. You know, those businesses are setting the standard. Wear your clothes and don't look like you did that. No hoodies. Shit like that. That's basic. How can you compare that to injecting yourself with drugs? If a store, that's what they all say, don't they? If a store wants you to wear your shoes and socks, you comply. But when it comes to a vaccine, you scream about my freedoms. Yeah. Yeah. I can't just go in the store with no pants on, my dick all out. Fuck no, I can't wear sweatpants at the damn time. You walk in there, your dick swinging. Like, put some pants on. You know, no, put some pants on. You know, look presentable. If you can. We've all been to Walmart late night and seen some wild shit. That's all I'm saying. But, you know, you can't compare that to injecting yourself with some shit. That's like a store telling you, yo, you gotta be a drug addict before you come in here, nigga. You're like, what? Yeah, nigga, did you inject yourself? Well, nigga, you need to go inject yourself before you come in here. Then you get into the whole, it's a private company thing. I'm like, a private company can't fuck you once you go in that business. There's rules. There's a standard here. Just because it's a private company doesn't mean it could do anything it fucking wants. It's still on U.S. soil. If you want to go that route. And then these private companies aren't so fucking private. They getting tax-paying money. So it's like a big mind fuck. And I'm like, that's how they prop up companies. Like the government will funnel money into it. Because the government doesn't create anything. All they do is take and then disperse. The government takes and then redistributes. So they prop up companies like Tesla. Elon Musk is retarded as fuck. They got you niggas thinking Elon Musk is special. That nigga is a chimpanzee. You know how much government money went into that shit? Like, these people don't just come up out of nowhere and get it through the mud organically. These people are propped the fuck up with your money. And then they're sold to you it's revolutionary. Look at this brand new product. And it's a nigga with Asperger's that walks out just... I'm also not letting that go. For those of you that don't know Elon Musk, when he was on Saturday Night Live and they told that nigga tell some jokes and that nigga just sit there awkward as fuck. I told my girl, I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him? Then he come out, I have Asperger's. Like, this nigga's a whole retard. This nigga's a whole chimp. And then he got them Asperger's. Somebody said all Saturday Night Live episodes are terrible. We know, but when he was on there, I knew he was really a chimp. When he sat up there and just, I got Asperger's. I'm like, Elon Musk, are you putting a chip in a chimp's brain, or are you the chimp that they're putting the chip into? Which one is it? Because you are fucking retarded. And then he married the chick. Or was that his baby mom? No, he married Grimes, didn't he? Elon Musk sat up there and married Grimes. And Grimes sat up there and made that dumbass TikTok, eating Buffalo Wild Wings, licking her. So what we have to understand, if we want to talk about communism and farming, nobody really wants to farm because farming is not the vibe. Elon Musk, get in here. And you're like, yo, everybody's retarded. They put these billionaires in your face, and these billionaires are retarded. And y'all call them elite. They're not elite at all. They're propped up. That's all they are. He married a man in lipstick. I don't know what to call that nigga Grimes. Somebody don't even know what I'm talking about. You look up Grimes on YouTube. That bitch Grimes came out with the eating buffalo wings, talking about communism and farming. Y'all remember that video? Sounded like Matilda. I called that bitch Matilda in the video. So what we have to understand is, if we want to talk about communism, then we have to understand that the communism, if we need farming to go away, because farming is not the vibe, and technology and communism need to have a lot in common. Somebody was like, that's not what she said. And I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck what it said. It is eating Buffalo Wild Wings, weighing in at 31 pounds, wet and wearing boots, married to one of the richest people in the fucking world. I don't give a fuck what it has to say. It is special needs. It is special needs. Is a bitch. And I'm pretty sure it can't pour milk into a bowl without spilling it. Tell me these people are elite. These people fucking suck. Bill Gates is retarded too. You know how much money the government pumped into Microsoft? He not even smart. Didn't you find out he not even smart? Didn't Steve Jobs? They asked him in an interview about Bill Gates. He was like, oh, that nigga's retarded for real, bro. Like, that nigga ran wild with some of my shit. He's like a comedian that steals jokes. And y'all think this nigga is elite? Fuck a Bill Gates. These are regular people. If they didn't have these titles, you would see him in the street and be like, yo, what the fuck is your problem? You would see Elon Musk walking down the street and you'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Bill Gates is retarded. Albert Einstein was also retarded. Don't get me started on that nigga. This nigga, the Zionists propped him up and made him the standard for genius. That nigga was retarded. And it's a known fact he stole works from other people and didn't give them credit. That nigga stole every fuck. That nigga is retarded. Einstein is retarded. Y'all want to talk about Zionist shields? That nigga was really a Zionist shield. Fuck a Einstein. All of these people are retarded people. Yeah, Jeff Bezos up there flying around in a dick looking like Dr. Evil. $100 million. Oh, hold on. I'm working on my Trump impression. That was kind of, when you do Trump, you have to have your pinky out. Maybe. Hold on, let me see if I can. Because I heard Trump on the phone with Newsmax, and he was telling Newsmax how he saved 100 million people by getting the vaccine out there. He was real. Trump said some wild shit. He on the phone call, and it's true. I saved 100 million people with my vaccine. It's great. It's improved. I rushed it through. Biden could never in a million years do something as great as I did. All because of me. And I'm like, hey, Trump, how the fuck did you just say a million? Million. This nigga says million. I rushed the vaccine which saved millions. And the conservatives up, yes. Conservatives whack as shit. Supporting the ban on Ben and Jerry. Leave Ben and Jerry's alone. If you gonna hate Ben and Jerry's, they have enough shit to hate them for. Outside of that. Talk about we boycotting Ben and Jerry. Bitch, you don't even eat Ben and Jerry's. You just want to be relevant. Niggas, I sat up there and made my cancel culture video, and all the people on the right, we don't engage in cancel culture like the Democrats do, because the Democrats actually engage in cancel culture and it affects people's livelihoods. They dox people. I'm like, oh, like how y'all doing with Ben and Jerry's? Because they don't agree with your political opinions. And this is politics. Not that I agree with it or I'm defending Ben and Jerry's. I'm just showing you how this is just going to keep going around in circles. As soon as you think you have that gotcha moment where you could teach somebody something, here comes something else. You have facts, you have counter facts. It's never good enough. You just gonna keep going around. It's the snake eating itself. It's a ring. It's eternal. You are damned. Stuck in that political vortex, thinking you have a way out. The only way out is through the door. Not converting people to your political party. The only way out is through the door. And the door sitting there like, yo, I'm right here. Anybody? A couple people go out at a time, but the majority just sit there in that tornado. And some people, they get smart and they're like, yeah, I'm over it. Fuck it. I got shit to do today. But other people sit there. How come they don't understand the facts? And all of our facts are lined up. And we have all the facts on our side. And we can save America by getting everybody to vote Republican. Meanwhile, people on the left are saying the exact same thing. I hate when people compare taking vaccines to wearing seatbelts too. Niggas be like, oh, but But you wear your seatbelt when the government tells you to, but you won't take a vaccine. I'm like, no, bitch, I don't wear seatbelts neither. Though y'all know the argument I'm talking. They be on Twitter with them. Twitter, y'all full of shit. Twitter so full of shit. Twitter, they be like, what? You won't take the vaccine because the government tells you to, but you wear your seatbelt. I'm like, no, bitch, I don't wear a seatbelt. The seatbelt saves lives like the vaccine. No, the fuck it doesn't. I'm not telling you niggas not to wear your seatbelt, but no. Did y'all see that accident I got into? Maybe I'll put the picture right here of how my Jeep looked after that accident. What if I didn't have on a seatbelt? And what if everybody thought I had a seatbelt on and that's why I wasn't severely damaged like the other chick that was wearing her seatbelt, who got out the car, sprawled out, just that bitch was doing the fuck out one. I hopped right out, went for a walk, came back. Yo, y'all good? They had already took that bitch to the hospital. Maybe wearing a seatbelt would have killed my ass. They be like, well, what if you're going 80 miles an hour? If I'm going 80 miles an hour and I get into an accident, I do not want to live like a vegetable. Because if you get into a high-speed accident and you just, your neck fucked up. No, fly me through the front windshield. Quick, painless. Can I choose how I want to die? Fuck a seatbelt. Like, cause you wear the seat. No, fuck y'all. Y'all judging me right now. Fuck y'all. You go ahead and wear the seatbelt and get into a crash going 80 miles an hour. See if you don't end up a fucking vegetable. Sitting there. You're still conscious, but you can't move. Who the fuck want to live like that? No, send me through the fucking windshield. Maybe I want to die. Not wearing no fucking seatbelt. They can do that shit in NASCAR because that's NASCAR, but no, nigga, that seatbelt, that's a suggestion. I don't do that shit because the government tells me to. You wear your seatbelt because the government tells you, but you won't take a vaccine. Bitch, I don't take vaccines and I don't wear seatbelts. So you try that argument with some conservative guy. Nigga sit up there, Warhead, you be like, yo, what happened? I ain't wore my seatbelt and got fucked up. Now you looking like Christopher Reeve, like Superman. You fucked up in the game right now. I was thinking about it, like, what if you was in a, what's that nigga named Stephen Hawking? You look like Stephen Hawking. What if you were, no bullshit. What if you was just like in a Walmart, in your little chair? You know, it was motorized. You got the little knob. And you had to get something, but it was too high. You couldn't quite, you got that one arm that's it's kind of flaccid though. So now you need help. So you hit that button, but somebody wired your button to say nigger. So you just in the store fucked up looking like Stephen Hawking. Just, nigger. And then some white chick, she like, what? And you're like, wait a minute. I don't know what the fuck that. I just need to get that box right. Can you have me that? But all that comes out is nigger. Then the black guy walking by hears you like, yo, the fuck? Hey, your little chair does a donut. You got that, your little chair does a donut because the joystick gets stuck. Nigger. You hitting that button frantically. And like one of your best friends thought it would be funny, but you just got your ass whooped. They like, oh my bad, dog. I ain't know you was actually gonna be punching buttons today. Nigga, I thought you was gonna be in the house. How the fuck did you get out of the house? Nigga, that was a joke. nigger, nigger, nigger. Nigga, wait a minute. This shit supposed to say yes and no. Both of them shit say nigger. Nah. Send me through the windshield. I don't want to be that guy out in public hitting blue for yes and red for no. Thank you. Thank you. Yo, ain't that that's fucked up what happened to Christopher Reeves. Nigga, a horse. I'm like, damn, cuz a horse took you out. You are fucked up right now. Imagine getting on a horse and that's your last time getting on anything. And you thought that shit was cookies and bubbles. It was an accident. That's life. Now your ass in a chair, nigga, with the little tube. Who had the tube? Somebody had a tube. Like they was on some Zap Rogers shit. I wanna be your man. I wanna be your man. Who had the tube? What tube was that? Somebody, somebody had the little. Somebody said the talk about. Yeah, like they on that auto tube. What is the tool? Is it for spit? Is it for dribble? One of them niggas had a tube in their mouth and they was just ay. They fucked around and hit red for no and ended up saying nigger, nigger, nigger. They was like, no, I don't mean that, nigger. With the hard ER. CNN gonna report on it the next day. And after CNN reports on it, Tim Pool is gonna get it. This just in, some special needs kids with the Zap Roger like tube in his mouth just said nigger twice. Now, what I need you to do, head on over to timcashurl.com and subscribe over there and purchase my merchandise. Somebody said, can I have an N-word pass? Nigga, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, cuz. Don't do that soft shit around me. Don't act like no bitch. I'm anti-bitch. Be ready to deal with them consequences when that shit come your way. Other than that, stand your fucking ground. I don't give a fuck what no one say. People say weird shit all the time. That shit don't make or break me or anybody else. All of that shit is mental. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm breaking barriers. That's what you gotta do. Racist, speak, and spell. N-word with a hard R. Nigga, all that shit the same. What the fuck is this hard R shit? All that shit the same. Nigger, nigga, niglet, niggeracha, ya no puedo caminar. You want me to mount the TV? All of that shit is the same. And it all came from the Spaniards. Spanish. Then the Spanish, then you seen how they work. I told they're airbenders. You seen what happened. When they deem a particular word offensive, then now they gotta change definite. They change how it's spelled and how it's said. You don't call that shit negro. Negro. They changed that shit. Negro. No, nigga, it's nigger. Say it like how I was supposed to say it like how your ancestors said it. They colonized y'all asses. It's okay, Duff. Say it like how your ancestors said it. They're like negro, negro, negro. Those nigga. The fucking color. Niggas get mad over a color. All that shit is stupid. And in the end, you all die. Got time to be mad over a fucking color? Negro, la cucaracha, ya no puedo caminar. You fuck around and order from Jamal's Lawn Care Service and Mexicans show up with Z-mowers and shit. That's some funny shit. Hey, that's me. My name is Jamal. That's me. My name is Jamal. I cut your grass. You want me to paint your house too? I paint the fence. I paint the fence. I go to Home Depot. I come back with supplies. I paint the fence. I see a fence. Nigga told me the other day, your fence. Paint it. Paint your fence. I was like, nigga, if you don't stop looking at my fence like that, nigga eyeballing my, are you Mexican, bro? The way you was eyeballing my peeling paint on my fence. You want me to paint your fence? I paint your fence. Negro. Fuck, who calls my negro? They call it. That's when the psychiatrist, the therapist hops out with the notepad. How did this color make you feel? Terrible. And what else? It made me feel like I can't achieve anything at all in my life. And what else? And it also made me want to go buy chrome rims and Ben & Jerry's ice cream, maybe some menthol cigarettes, eat watermelon, grape soda. And then how did it make you feel? Like the white man had the foot on my neck. Sounded like bitches. And fuck that therapist too. Fuck a therapist. They be like, look, somebody. There was just an accident. Therapists hop out with the notepad and pen. Relive your trauma right now. Soon as you get finished crying on that couch, like, they be like, all right, that'll be $3,000. You be like, what, nigga? I was only here for an hour. That's why I got into this profession. Somebody said you could do with some therapy or a hug. Fuck a therapy, nigga. But if you want hugs, nigga, I got you all day, nigga. Big hugs. Come here. Come here, nigga. Come here. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Come here. Nigga, closer, nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Big hugs, nigga. Yeah. Don't forget it, neither. Now, don't be a bitch and buy my wood chips right the fuck now. You feel me, though? Yeah, you feel me, though? Nigga, buy my wood chips. Buy my Freedom wood chips. Buy my shit before I beat that ass, nigga. I'm selling this shit by the pound. That shit pure. That shit pure. That shit pure. Look at it. Athlete exit, can we finance the Freedom wood chips? My shit pure. Freedom wood chips. Somebody said, but they aren't Patriot wood chips. Fuck them Patriot wood chips. I got Patriot compost, nigga. Patriot, I got Freedom wood chips and Patriot compost. Yeah, I'm selling that shit by the cubic foot. The fuck is wrong with y'all, nigga? My bases is covered out this bitch, nigga. Nigga, what? Freedom wood chips. Patriot compost. Hurry up and buy. Somebody said, but do you have flashlights? I don't. But I know who does. That nigga from High Impact Flicks. Brian, you in here, bro? Like, you be popping in on it like I be see, bro, you in here, bro. I'm not, Brian. I'm not going to let that go. Like, I'm not letting that, and I know you're in here. Somebody said high impact advertising. No, shout out to that nigga. I have no problem with that nigga, but I'm saying I'm not letting that shit go. I'm pretty sure some things I've done that people are like, yo, I'm not letting that go. It's funny, it's natural, it's understandable. Brian from High Impact, yo fucking flashlight is probably the most annoying YouTube advertisement ever. No, I can't even say that. It's fucked up when I know the product better than the content creator. Like Alex Jones, like I don't know none of his catchphrases except the frogs are gay. But I do know he be cranking out them male vitality pills. And then he had Caitlyn Bennett pumping them bitches out. Caitlyn Bennett with that weird ass, Caitlyn Bennett, bitch, you in here? Are you still going to these college campuses fucking with these kids, bro? Where the fuck Caitlyn Bennett at? I used to watch her like 2 years ago. She was the gun girl. Caitlyn Bennett, when she worked for InfoWars, she had the InfoWar mic. When all of that shit went down with Alex Jones and YouTube started striking her channel, that bitch changed that emblem on that mic so fast. That shit went from InfoWars to Liberty Hangout or some shit like that. And I was like, whoa. Talk about not being able to withstand pressure. That bitch folded. If you rock with Alex Jones, nigga, rock with Alex Jones. Don't sit up there and be like, when you see the heat is on, nigga, that's your man's. If that's your employer, claim him. That's your guy. You don't say, I hate when people sit up there and jump shit because the pressure's on. That's not respectable. I don't even give a fuck if them people wrong. Like, I know what's naturally, I know when a natural change of heart has occurred. And I know when people do some shit just to stay in favor with the masses. Like, don't change up like that. Nah, if you rock with somebody that's unpopular, rock with them. That shit is wealth. That's loyalty right there. Niggas be dead ass wrong. They be like, yo, you know, y'all have y'all outs, nigga. Rock with who you rock with. Don't sit up there and change up because you feel like the cool kids are sitting there giving that person 1,000 and you don't want to be singled out. Now you just a bitch. I don't even care if that person is wrong. You do some shit like that, you just a bitch. You just a bitch. And even if you do join the right side, when the pressure is on with that side, you're gonna jump ship again. That means you want to go with whatever's comfortable. Damn, you have no standard. Oh, I like this person, but that person doesn't like this person. I don't want to be on benchmark because myself. It's just so hard because that person doesn't like that person, but I like that person. I have to act like I don't like that person. And I'm sitting over there with the open palm. I'm sitting over there with the open palm ready to smack some shit because I'm anti-bitch. And I smell it on you. Nigger! I hit my Hunter Biden. Fuck the shmoney dance. I hit my Hunter Biden when I caught a lick. I hit my Hunter Biden when I got the brick. Hunter Biden need to go ahead and link up with Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, come here. I got that pure Colombian Bam Bam. It's the good stuff. Gucci Mane said out there, hey, you know I got a cold bird. You may have this, but what you don't have is a Jewish lawyer. Come here. I'll give you this nigger's number. I hit my Hunter Biden dance when I got a brick. Whispers in the Dark said get 2 or more big dogs. When you get... Somebody said Kanye Hunter 2024. Damn. That'd be great. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, it's gonna be a slow sink, but at least it'll be entertaining. You just got Hunter Biden is Kanye West vice president. Damn, that'll be a great time to be alive. You'd be like, yo, I was alive for this though. Future generations won't be able to say that. You know, you'd be like, yo, I was here when, you know, Kanye West had Hunter Biden as vice president. Where politicians do what politicians do. Somebody said Liberty Chick, he shouted you out, babe. What y'all talking about? Oh, I was giving shout outs at the beginning, yeah. Shout out Liberty Chick. She's like funny. Barricade got that reverse Smurf hat. That mine. Kanye Hunter or Shapiro O'Donnell. Damn, that's a good one. That is a good one. Shapiro and O'Donnell? Holy fuck. I don't know. I want to see that dynamic play out. Shapiro with Rosie O'Donnell. All the shit they talk. Ben Shapiro went on Fox News and told on that bitch. Ben Shapiro, Ratatouille. That nigga went on Fox and Friends and told on her. And actually, what happened was Rosie O'Donnell actually invited me to her private places. Now, she told me she has a dick, but she doesn't actually have a dick. On the other hand, my wife, who is a doctor, she actually has a dick. Rosie O'Donnell doesn't. All she has is hamburger grease. I was like, damn, this nigga could use... Then he proceeded to tell the authorities on her. So what I actually did was I reported her to Twitter. I was like, damn. Ben Shapiro's one reporting bitch. That's all that nigga do is tell on people. Shapiro, I know you watching this. Stop telling on people. I don't give a fuck if they on the left or not, nigga. You don't sit up there and tell on people. With the grease. Rosie O'Donnell got cut and bled hamburger grease. I told that joke about somebody's mom, and somebody in the comment section got mad at me and told me not to tell mama jokes. I'm like, well, fuck your mama too then. I'm saying, outside of morality being involved, you can't just tell people what to say and expect that shit to be cookies and bubbles 10, 20, 30 years from now. It starts with words that are censored as an excuse to do other shit and regulate other forms of speech. Somebody said, yeah, it's crazy. Rose McGowan endorsed Elder. I don't even know the fuck y'all. Y'all talking about California politics? That California politics shit is weird. And speaking of getting involved in pop, Brandon Tatum, tell your wife to shut the fuck up and get back in that fucking kitchen, nigga. That bitch getting you in trouble, ain't she? Tell her to leave. It went like, yo, Candace Owens, I know you watching me. Go have a seat. Sit down. Leave Kim Classic alone. However the fuck you say her name. How do you gonna get all in somebody's business? And you know this is the political world. They're gonna wanna sue. You getting all in somebody's business with the one time you don't appear to have facts. Like, come on. And then Brandon Tatum jumping in that shit. Leave that shit for the women, bro. Like, Brandon Tatum, I know you watching this. You was the type of guy that be in the kitchen with the women while they was cooking Thanksgiving Day dinner. And every man in this chat knows that that is something you don't do. The fuck out them women business, bro. And tell your wife, shut the fuck up. Fuck getting you with all that trouble because her mom, she want to be like Candace Owens telling on people and shit. But we don't need grifters in the Republican Party. Nigga, the Republican Party is already a grift in and of itself. There is no saving it. Because they done let niggas like you and Candace Owens and all you other fucking leftists in. The fuck? Sit the fuck down some damn where and go make a meal. A good one too. I'm not talking about shells and cheese and hot dogs that were boiled. Go make a meal. Get to stay the fuck out them women business. Women do the most. Women, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have been in the kitchen. Thanksgiving Day dinner. All the women get in there and start to cooking and shit. They get to beefing with each other and you're just a boy caught in that bullshit. Get out the kitchen. They will beat your ass for sitting around doing nothing. You just sit there like, somebody smack you in the back of the head. Get out the fucking kitchen. You want something to do? You looking for a task? Do you need an activity? My mom used to hit me with that shit. I don't know about y'all, but my mom used to hit me. Do you need an activity? No. Find a task. Find a task. Hurry up. Before I make you reshingle the roof. They give you impossible shit to do. And then you get older and have a heart-to-heart with your parents and be like, remember you made me replace the shingles on the roof? They hit you with that, I didn't even really expect you to do that, nigga. I was just playing when I said that. You'd be like, what? I had a fucking stroke up there. It was so fucking hot. You didn't mean it? We're like, no, but you were up there doing it. I mean, you know. Parents be on one. Hand me the remote. They call your ass from upstairs. Remember that shit? You was upstairs watching something. Come here. You walk down 2 flights of steps. Hand me the remote. They're sitting right here in arm's reach. Hand it to me. Hurry up. Oh, it was just me? I guess that was just me. Yeah, I had to come inside from playing outside to hand my people the remote. Get in here. You be like, yo, what's up? Hand me this remote. What the fuck was that? Was that some like, what the fuck was that? Your parents, when you get older, you talk to your parent, they hit you with that, well, I was teaching you responsibility. Be like, how? Next thing you know, you doing it to your kid. I had my daughter do that shit all the time. Come here. Hand me this wood chipper that's right here that I could have got. They'd be like, yo, I can't even lift it. Figure it out. You better figure that shit out. I guess we just grew up in different times then. And don't spill no milk. That's something no kid could do.
Well, actually, when I was a kid, I never spilled any milk when I was pouring my cereal bowl. You see, I actually poured my sister's milk. Now my wife, who is a doctor, she pours my milk. I'm Bishop Shapiro. My small hat's happy. My, this weed is very good. That strain I call Rosie O'Donnell because that weed, that weed right there, that's that Rosie O'Donnell. You see, because it makes my small hat so happy.
The small hat does a little happy dance. Ooh.
My. I get so pillish, fucking with that thuggish rugged weed.
Somebody said, do you think he has a smaller hat under his small hat? I don't know. I know my Blue Jay has a small hat and has a purse that it packs peanuts into. And it's a dude. It's a fucking Tinky Winky. You fat bitch. Which tree you live in? Somebody said he got a bald spot under there. Who, Tim Pool? Tim Pool? I seen that video of Tim Pool get his hashtag. I was like, yo, Tim Pool. Nigga, like, bro, like Timmy, Timmy, sit down, let's talk. Tim Pool went from Tim Pool to Tommy Pickles in like under a second. That nigga. Tim Pool turned around and said, don't snatch my hat. Tim Pool said, I wear my hat to conceal my identity. His new nickname, Tommy Pickles. The way that nigga be crying and carrying on. That bald spot nigga, that nair. You need to nair that. Go ahead, slap some nair on. He had the Mr. Smith. Don't snatch my hat. I wear this hat to conceal my identity. I'm like, Tim Pool, you know we can see you, right? Nigga, we have eyes. We know who the fuck you are, bro. Somebody was like, I don't even know who Tim Pool is. All I know is your impressions are not that great. Little Tommy Pickles. Somebody said it's raining here in Louisiana again. Damn, it rain, little homesteader, rain down there again. What the hell? Damn? Y'all got that Hurricane Ida remnant, don't y'all? That bitch had a child. It's dry as fuck up here. Somebody said, I just know you are a blessing to thousands of people. Shit, man. Bro, don't do that. Somebody said, we have never been at war with East Asia. Somebody said, BG, you cured my racism. Thank you. You know, that's why we're here. You know, to help each other out. You know, okay? It's okay. And maybe you help cure my racism too. Somebody said I wasn't racist until I started. Now he sounds like Obama. Who sound like Obama? Who sound like Obama? Somebody said, BG, where would you like to travel in the world? Right here. Home. Here. 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 To the wood chip pile and back. The fuck you mean, where would I like to travel? To this freedom wood chip pile. Alright? Over to this Patriot compost. And right back. Been around the world and I can't find my baby. I'm home. Who wants to travel? Somebody said, I'm in Mexico. Make the most of it. Nigga, go get a taco. Go get a taco, a Toyota Tacoma. Mexicans love Toyota Tacomas. And paint people's fences. Somebody said, I hate the city. I hate the city too. Somebody said, traveling is feminine. Athlete X. I want. It is weird. Like people just, I want to travel. Like, nah, nigga, I'm here. Like, I don't even go. When I go to work, I came home. I came home, go to work. I come home. Family, they be like, yo, can you help me do this? I help them do it. I come home. People like, yo, it's a carnival. We got all this weird shit happening. I be like, nah. Nope. They be like, you want to go to the pool? Take the kids to the pool. Won't do all that traveling shit right here. We want to play. The neighbor's kids. Go play. And make noise so I can hear you. You know, hey, all that traffic, all that back and who does that? Who does that? Like people be trying to travel to get to DC. I'm like, yo, don't come to DC. Cause I live down the street from, you know, not down the street, but you know, that's the closest city. Like people travel all this way to see a dick. People will travel thousands of miles leave their wife and kids behind to come to DC and look at a dick. You do know that's what that monument is. You see them out there with their binoculars. Oh, look at the phallus. Look at it. They're always doing construction on it. Ain't nothing in DC for you. Y'all see that DC shit and think that shit cookies and bubbles. And get out here and go to the monument. DC is a beautiful place with architecture. All right, now go to Berry Farms. Go right down Pennsylvania. Go to Forestville. Go to Forest Creek. Go to Big 3-0. Saw some quarters. That's why I'm like, DC ain't shit. DC can't even fix. Y'all can't even fix the city. DC is fucked up. I'm pretty sure like 3 people have been shot in DC since I started this live stream. Are you gonna hear about it? No. But I'm pretty sure some weird shit is happening right now as we speak. And politicians are busy talking about saving the country. Nigga, you can't even save a district. It's a fucking district. Not a state, a district. You can't even save a district. Everybody trying to save everybody else can't even save themselves. Our politicians are gonna help us. They gave y'all hope challenge in those vaccine mandates though, didn't they? They in that bullshit world, that game they're playing with you that's mental, psychological. They sat up there and said all government employees gotta take the vaccine. They took it. Nancy Pelosi announced all the senators, all of them, they gotta wear that mask to get in here. All of them did it. But somehow these people, you think they're your heroes and they're gonna help you out. They comply. And then act like they don't want you to comply. Even if it's sincere, it doesn't fucking help. Bro, I'm so over DC. Don't come to DC. I'ma smack the shit out you if you come to DC. Bro, I'm smacking niggas that come here. I just wanted to come to DC. Bro, come here so I can give you this open palm. I better not catch you in the city. Unless you work. Niggas load up the cargo van. They got their little fanny pack, the binoculars. They got the cargo shorts on. You see the kids, they go on a field trip to DC to go look at a dick. I'm like, no. Y'all want to see DC, let me know. I'll go out that bitch and I'll put the shit on live. I'll show you this. You don't got to go all million miles away. That shit is retarded. I will show you the real DC. And try not to get shot while doing it. I don't want to wait for my food to get colder. Somebody said, no, BG, do not go to DC. Bro, I was in DC, bro. I used to play every Saturday night at the Onyx 2 off Southern Avenue. Ain't shit in DC for you. People be like, but the African American Museum. Fuck that museum. Come to my house. I'll make you some barbecue. You can get the official African American experience, but the Jewish Holocaust music, fuck that Holocaust. Stop being a victim. Come to my house. I'm gonna show you how to work the wood chipper. You don't have to be a bitch. I wanna go see the easy bake ovens. No, come down here and learn how to work. I need some soil tilled. Do you have any easy bake ovens? Cooking video with BG. Bro, I do that cooking, I do that grill shit. I'm a grill, matter of fact, I'm gonna grill something this weekend. I'm gonna bring the Bronco back here. I'm gonna smoke. I got smokers. I don't grill. Somebody said BG cook on a live stream. That's what I'm gonna do this weekend. Like dead for real. I don't know if I said I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be right back there and be live streaming right there. I'm show y'all something other than fucking truth or shit. Show y'all how to get down on the fucking smoker. Somebody said, have you heard Tim Pool music? That nigga has music? Man, stop playing with me. That nigga got music. Tim Pool got music? Man, get the fuck out of here. He really ain't getting none of his boiled egg breakfast trays. Tim Pool sitting in the same gulag as me, think he gonna get his boiled egg breakfast tray. No, you not, nigga. Give me this shit. Give me this shit, nigga. And I want them sandwiches, them dry ass sandwiches. Department, the county, listen, y'all could have put some fucking some mayonnaise on them sandwiches or something. Y'all could have put some mayonnaise on some Miracle Whip on them sandwiches, them dry ass sandwiches, with that milk, that warm ass milk. Sandwich dry as fuck. That shit was supposed to be salami. It don't come nothing but cheese on that bitch. That bitch supposed to be salami on the sandwich with nothing but cheese on it. Sandwiched in between two pieces of Wonder Bread with a warm milk. Tim Pool, you not getting none of your fucking trays. Let me find out you out here making music. Are you a Tom McDonald? Making anti-woke music or some shit like that? I don't know what the fuck. Are you making conservative music? Somebody said I love Wonder Bread. Not when it's not when it got that steak cheese in between the two pieces. And that shit dry as fuck. You don't know when the expiration date on that bitch is. You ain't on that Wonder Bread with the hard ass crust. That shit come to you in wax paper and that balled up brown paper bag with that warm milk. Nigga, no. Nah, on some real shit, I legit used to take people's boiled egg breakfast trays. And if any of you out there, bro, I'm sorry, I've grown up. I don't do that type of shit no more. I've learned. Like, I don't do that shit, bro. I did a lot of fucked up shit. Y'all can have y'all trade back tenfold, bro. I will fast to give my shit away, you know. I tell you, don't take people's shit. I'm taking Tim Pool's shit, though. Somebody said, can you go live 5 p.m. New Zealand time on Fridays? I want to get pissed watching it. Nigga, New Zealand? Nigga. I'm not doing shit for New Zealand until you niggas learn how to fucking stand on your 2 fucking feet like men. Fuck a New Zealand until further notice. What do you mean? Who all else in here is from New Zealand? Y'all fucking suck. They used to compare America to New Zealand. Look at New Zealand. They obeyed and they got rid of the case. Now you niggas shut down over like a half a case. Whole fucking country just shut the fuck. No, fuck a New Zealand. I will not comply with your wishes and demands. Fuck no. You get this American time shit. Nigga, this American time shit. Can I go live at 5 p.m.? Come get this kick. Nigga, I've been waiting to give somebody. Come get this. Come get this kick. Can I go live in for New Zealand time? So I don't give a fuck. Fuck a New Zealand. New Zealand is disrespecting the protest of not complying. Can I go live at 5 to meet the New Zealand time? No, and give Australia their accents back. Since we're talking about New Zealand, how about you give Australia the accents back? There you go, Mike. We just have to lock down again. We just have to lock down again, mate, because we have half a case. Or Premier Andrews. Fucking New Zealand. Every time I see some shit on New Zealand, y'all got me in my bag again. I ain't watched that shit. I already know New Zealand is up to some bullshit. Australia, the same thing go for y'all too. No fucking special privileges for a whole nother country, nigga. Nigga, I don't even give the West Coast the time they want me to go like, and here you are in New Zealand? Fuck no. The West Coast be like, yo, it's early as fuck when you be going live. Well, wake your ass up and cut some grass with the Mexicans then. I know them niggas up. Them niggas always up. You want me to mount your TV? Them niggas stay up. La cucaracha ya no puedo caminar. Marihuana que fuma. ¿Qué hora es? Sábado gigante. All right, every time you hear a Mexican song with the Mexican singer, they always got that. ¿Qué hora es? Be like, yo, what the fuck is he saying? That's how you niggas sing. Mexican music something else. All that shit, the beat the same. You be like, all right, you know, your shoulders get to going. And then they hit you with the words and that shit fuck you up. Que hora es? You be like, man, stop this shit, bro. The fuck it, what? You only understand, you only understand like every 8th word. You like, that nigga just said ocho. But he said it in a way I didn't even know that's what he was saying. Ocho. You want me to mount your TV? Yeah, how come y'all cut everybody else's grass but y'all's? I wait on my neighbor to cut their grass. I'm like, yo, you want me to cut it for you, bro? I'm like, yo, you gonna cut the grass? No, it's cool, cause you know this ain't HOA. No, I hate HOA neighborhoods. We don't have HOA here. You damn near do what the fuck you want. But there's an unspoken standard. It's like, cut that shit, cuz. I don't know why y'all still listen to me. I'm just out there having fun speaking my mind. Somebody said, yeah, I like how you're unabashed to say what you believe. Like, man, I'm not saying nothing that people at home ain't saying. No matter how people want to get online and act like they're not politically incorrect in their spare time. And then y'all want to come on, hop in the chat and get mad at me for saying something about retarded children. Nigga, you seen a retarded child in Walmart yesterday and called that nigga a Wobba Fett. Now you want to come on here and act righteous. You don't do that with the kids. Nigga, you seen a kid with a helmet on yesterday and wondered what the fuck happened with him. I'm telling you what happened to him. His parents took all the vaccines, drank all the Coca-Cola while standing next to a microwave and smoking Marlboro Reds. Que hora es? Ya no puedo caminar. Somebody said people still shilling for Trump are wild. Why are we talking about, how did we get to Trump? My vaccine saved 1 million people. My vaccines. This nigga Trump, people keep waiting on her like, Trump, please say something against these vaccine mandates. If I was president, then there would be no vaccine hesitancy, but it's all the Democrats' fault why there's hesitancy. We're like, Trump, that's not what we asked you. We didn't ask you whose fault it is. We're beyond that. Just give the people hope. Well, if it wasn't for me, then there would have been 1 million deaths. I rushed the vaccine and saved 2 million lives. $2 million lives. Trump don't give a fuck what you want him to say. He has programmed responses, and it shows. This nigga Trump does not go off script at all. You can ask him a direct question, like any politician. Yo, what's up with these vaccine mandates, though? Tell us about it. Well, I will tell you that Sleepy Uncle Joe, it's all the Democrats' fault why people aren't taking the vaccine. If I was president, everybody would be taking the vaccine. But when Democrats are in power, no one wants to take a vaccine. I saved 1 million people. Like, Trump, that's all you got for us, bro? I knew Trump wasn't shit. Somebody said, bro, you sound Swahili. Take that shit up with Donald Trump. That nigga sound like an evil genius trying to take over the world with that hand. I be doing that shit sometimes too. I be like that. He wave his shit to the side though. Somebody said he was asked if he was going to run again and deflect, because Trump's a bitch. It don't matter who run. Whoever they put in office has to be a bitch by default. They have to be a bitch by default. You know, I'm gonna show you how fake politics are. like 20 Democrats and it'll be 20 Republicans just in a circle talking shit about the other Republican in front of an audience of people to, ooh, oh, look at that insult he hurled at her, you know? And then when it comes down to one person, it's like all of their previous insults are just forgotten and forgiven. It's as if they never even existed. And they're like, yeah, join, you know, be my vice president. Join my cabinet. Those same people be like, y'all know what he said about Beto O'Rourke? And then Beto O'Rourke turn around, oh, I would love to be in here. Well, he was just talking shit about you. If regular people stood in a circle and just talk shit about each other like that, do you think they would really be like, come work with me the next day? No. That shit fake as fuck. Like, why the fuck would I even want to shake your hand after calling me a fucking pedophile? All that shit that Trump said about Hillary Clinton. Hillary's emails. And then on the day he gets in office, he's talking to her, they're going out to lunch, you know. Come here, Hillary. Look at my friend. This is my longtime friend, Hillary. I'm like, wait a minute. What about the WikiLeaks and all of that good shit? You just know? And Hillary, how the fuck are you? He just talked all that shit about you and now you just cheeky? You're just cheeky? Shit, cookies and bubbles now because you're no longer running for office? Like, what? That shit's so fake. Y'all be believing that shit. Like, it's controlled opposition. Not in the way you think, but between them. The only feuds you see are the ones that are allowed to exist for a particular reason, whether or not the parties involved even know it. Like, all that shit is a fucking game. I'm over this shit. I opened up the door and walked out. If 2020 hasn't taught you anything else, then I don't know what to tell you. People like, we gotta get out there and vote Republican. You just said the election was rigged. Fuck is you voting for? Niggas the other day was talking about like, oh, we showed up to vote in California, the recall vote, and they was like, yo, you already cast your ballots and shit. You already voted. And people showing up like, what? No, we didn't. They ran that news story. Then the people running, they was like, oh, my bad. Come on. It's a fucking game. It's been a game for a long fucking time, people. People get mad at me for not voting. You're a part of the problem. No, I am not a part of the problem. I have a wood chipper. I make and sell Freedom wood chips. I'm actually a part of the solution. Fuck your votes. I'll stand on your votes. Fuck your votes, nigga. Fuck your ballot. I don't give a fuck if that shit mailed in or not, nigga. The go vote people are super aggressive though. You can't just talk anyway to them though. They clap back. They clap back. Well, if you don't vote, that one vote could be the defining vote. That one vote could change history. Get out there and vote. I'd be like, no, this one vote could make me a bitch. How about I just fire up my wood chipper instead? That's a good duck. That one vote? It's always that one vote. That one vote? The one vote? Nigga, the one vote. It could count. That one vote could save lives. That one vote, it could come down to that one vote. Between us being fucked and us being fucked, I'll just fire up the wood chipper, bro. I'm good. No, I'm good, bro. I'd rather wall mount the TV than go vote. I'd rather do favors for free with the trailer than go vote. I'd rather teach kids how to pour milk than go vote. You go vote, people can have that. I'll leave that up to you niggas. But we have to choose the lesser of two evils. Participate. That's when you be like, yo, you want some wood chips, nigga? I got wood chips. Go vote. ¿Qué? ¿Qué? You know how's English? You know how's English? Fuck your votes, nigga. Somebody said I sound like Barack Obama. What I need you to do is get out there and vote. Go vote. Barack Obama gave that moist ass speech about voting. I can't even say that shit right. He got up there, got on stage, did all that to go vote. Get out there and go vote, nigga. Don't get me started on the black Republicans. Get out there and vote Republican. You'd be like, nigga, what about my personal? Vote Republican. They'd be like, but my car wouldn't start this morning. Vote Republican right now. You're like, nigga, I don't have a vehicle. Vote Republican. So we can magically fix everything. That's how them niggas be. Somebody said barricade on the Obama phone right now. Better than that bullshit Freedom phone Candace Owens was pushing. Remember that shit? Candace Owens, sit your moist ass down somewhere, bro. Just, you doing a whole lot. Don't talk about Candace Owens. Fuck Candace Owens. You really can't say anything about Candace Owens. Bro, the conservatives will swarm your ass. You better not say nothing about Candace. Who does he think he is? That's an uphill battle. But yeah, Candace, sit your ass down. Out there doing the most. Trying to tell on people. Stop trying to tell on people. Fuck is you trying to tell on people for? They mad because, oh, the Kim Classic is smuggling those donations that people were giving to her campaign. Like, these niggas Kim Classic, baby, these niggas run them donations. I'm like, niggas donate it. Ain't no the bitch got like 5 kids or some shit. Don't Kim got like 5 kids or some shit? All I know is she's a Baltimore chick. I don't know. Just women in Baltimore are built different. Shout out to Baltimore. I love and hate Baltimore. And you know, it's great. People talk about Baltimore because they're like, it's a messed up city. Baltimore is depressing. When I talk about DC ghettos and projects have life. When you go, there's people outside this community. It's festive. When you go through Baltimore, projects, it's a dark aura. It's dark. Just driving through, you could feel it. Like something in this city ain't right. Like that city ain't right, dog. If you don't carry hot sauce in your purse, then you ain't black. Who said that? Hillary? And then Biden followed up with, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Somebody said, does Coleon Noir use baby oil or gun? I don't know what the fuck that nigga used, but that nigga arms, he lined up for a photo with his rifle, and this nigga's arms is glistening. I'm like, fam, nigga, you just oiled your arms though. Like, I don't care how cool your guns look, your rifle, your little pistol, you oiled your arms. I don't speak that language, so I'm not in that world, I'll hop out there, bitch, take a picture. My arm just as ashy as. Somebody said Chick-fil-A sauce or bust. I don't know what bust is. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Y'all still eat that shit? Don't nobody. Who eat Chick-fil-A? Don't nobody wife cook for them? Oh, it's just me, huh? Y'all eat at Chick-fil-A? Somebody said, somebody said Royal Farms chicken is where it's at. Yeah, for like truckers. Like like if you're a trucker, yeah. I mean, they stop, they on the road all fucking day. That's the truckers are on the road all day. They can get away with that shit. They have an excuse like I'm on the road. That's why most truckers have like a trash bag body. Truckers, wait. Don't beat me up. Most truckers have a trash bag body, It's like, shout out to the truckers. But yeah, y'all be built like anything hopping out of them trailers like that, them rigs. Solution, Title 12, USC 411. Chris M said, been canning tomatoes this whole stream. That's what's up. Shout out to you. I like you. Somebody said, big up to the truckers. They keep the shelves stocked. No, man. Shout out to the diesel mechanics. They keep the truckers on the road. Y'all just not gonna overlook diesel mechanics like that. They're the truckers. No. Mechanics. For everything, nigga. Farm too. Somebody said, he's intense. Why you think these people can mass produce on their farms with this equipment that they don't know how to work on? With these tractors and shit. Diesel mechanics. The fuck? Yeah, don't duck shouting out these mechanics. Not while I'm on the fucking watch. Shout out to each and every last mechanic out there. I don't give a fuck whether you hate your job or not. Keep trying to overlook mechanics. Shout out to the DIY people too. Somebody said back in my day we had farm without tractors. Y'all seen that community post I did with the dude out there with the scythe cutting his just going in with a scythe. Take a look under the shingles. I'll bet $100 that all the nails are shot through the shingles. That's why I like my metal roof. That bitch metal. It rains, but I don't have to deal with that bullshit. Aluminum or metal. It's an old house. I don't know. Truth is freedom. Wrong about that. Sorry. Oh, y'all beefing. Oh, that's between y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with me. See, I'm out of my business. These niggas got the beefing in the comment section. I'm not even. Oh, that ain't got nothing to do with me. What is it? Is this a roofer versus electrician thing going on? What is this? This nigga challenged the roofer. Leave that nigga alone. I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Sparkies versus tar heads. That ain't my. Somebody said roofer string. Wait a minute, nigga. Athlete X said, what do you think is a fair rate to pressure wash a house like yours? Oh, it's small. 2 bedrooms. I don't know. I really don't know. Somebody said roofers are wild people. Nigga, you would be too if you was up there in that fucking sun. It get hot on that roof. You would be out your fucking mind too. That shit ain't easy. Well, I don't know about it. Well, somebody said welders versus engineers. welders. Somebody said in a fight. The welders, yeah. I mean, it's like, who just becomes a fucking engineer? Like, who wakes up like, I'm gonna become an engineer? Like, I mean, that was an ignorant ass question. I want to be an engineer. I want to make the problems. I don't want to fix them. That's what I hear when I hear engineer. You know, when I hear engineer, I think of starter motors being placed under exhaust manifolds. Yeah, that's not a good look. Intake manifold. Who the fuck put this starter under the intake manifold? Who designed this? Who thought this was okay? As you're sitting there throwing tools trying to fix the shit. And the engineer sitting there rubbing his hands, yeah, I'm gonna make a whole lot more fucked up shit too. You just wait, buddy. I'm on the design team. Let's build the most fucked up shit possible. Let's not only build the most fucked up shit possible, let's make it the most complex to repair. Now you're thinking, Johnson. Come on, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Engineer, get on it. Build it. Make it. Don't explain it. How do you want it made? Extra complicated. For no fucking reason. Yeah, they like to make it cheaper. Let's save a whole bunch of money in the process and charge people more. They're literally charging you more. I'm not letting these plastic water pumps go. Yeah, CVTs. I hate them. But no, right now it's plastic water pump. BMWs make vehicles that have plastic water pumps. I'm not letting that go. That's right up there with Trump letting Christian kids get their asses whooped on college campuses. Nigga, a plastic water pump. How the fuck are you people even still in business? Because of the banks. People see BMWs. I want a BMW. Then when that shit don't work out, they hop out of that BMW and get the next BMW. How many? This is a BMW family. Somebody said because of white suburban wine moms. I love my BMW and I'll never let it go. It's costing me $5 million a month to maintain. Somebody said merch. What about merch? Somebody said, what about Jeep? Fuck Jeeps too. The new ones. Somebody said Merch has the physique of a truck driver.